Hey Taurus, welcome back into the channel. I hope you're doing well. If you are new, welcome as well. So today I want to do a quick reading on you and your person. So first card out will be your energy. Second card out will be your person's energy. Third will be what is the energy surrounding the both of you. And then the fourth card we'll pull will be for what advice do we have for you on this situation. And there will be a card at the bottom of the deck that will be what you do not see coming. So we just recently came through the full moon in Aquarius that peaked on Saturday. The energy of that full moon still goes 3 days after the peak. So today is Tuesday. We are still currently in that energy. So that energy from the full moon can be about shocking revelations. The energy is electric. It's a little rebellious, pushing us to think differently. So maybe it's, a time to actually show who we are. So that might come into play here for this reading. Keep in mind that, even though I say the first card is your energy, if you firmly believe that is not you, take the second card as yourself. All right? All right, so what do we have for Taurus and their person, please? Okay, Taurus. So, first card out is the Devil. Okay, so it looks like your energy could be based on codependency. It can be negative thought patterns. You could very well be feeling a bit upset because your person's energy is the Death card. Scorpio energy, Capricorn energy. So their energy is this is over, this has ended. And this is why I feel like maybe the Devil energy, you could be feeling a bit upset about the fact that maybe something's over, because the combined energy is the Ten of Swords. So this is a painful ending. Kind of, I'm done. Whatever happened. So I'm going to do some clarifying here. But it was, this is 10 swords in somebody's back. So somebody may not have seen an ending coming, and at the same time, they may have felt that something happened to them where they're done. Okay. So the advice is the Hanged Man. So right now we've got 3 majors out on a 5-card spread. So this is a big deal. This is a big change in this relationship with this person. So I don't know if this is love or if this is work. It's, whoever comes to mind for you. But the advice is, to look at this possibly from a different angle. Could be letting go as well. Who did I just do? I think Aries had the same advice. So if you have Aries in your chart, or if you're dealing with an Aries, that reading, that might be something you might want to think about looking at if you feel inclined to do so. What you don't see coming is the Three of Pentacles. So this is about a foundation and starting to build. It can be working together, collaborating. So there could be, it could be you, okay? Because I'm feeling like this is, what you don't see coming can also be your subconscious, right? It's not something that you're realizing, but it could be the fact that deep down, even though you're not thinking about it consciously, right, with the devil energy, it could be very much of wanting to hold on and to come together and kind of rebuild this. So maybe that's why there's the devil energy here that you're in, is because you are focused on trying to bring this back together. But with the Ten of Swords, is this final? So let's do some clarifying here. Okay. So let's start off. I want to go to the Ten of Swords. So what about this ending? Tell us about this painful ending for Taurus. And again, like I said, the signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Capricorn. So any of those signs or energy could be applicable. Doesn't have to be. Tell me about this Ten of Swords, this ending. What about this? What's going on here? So we have the Eight of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles. So it feels like you're feeling a little powerless right now in this situation, especially with being in the devil. So you could be trying really hard to do what you can to rebuild, to talk to this person, to, bring it back together and try and save it, try and get this foundation back. The problem is there's, Five of Swords is, aggression. So are you being overly aggressive towards this person? And I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to say, hey, this is definitely you. Like I said, you could very well be in the energy of, you're the one that feels this is over. So this is not blaming. It's taking a step back and looking at, someone's trying to protect themselves from possibly maybe the way you're coming at somebody. So you could be very aggressive, causing conflicts coming towards this person, all while really subconsciously you're trying to do what you can to rebuild, but it's coming across as manipulative. Okay, I'm not here to judge. These are just what the cards came out. This is not going to go over very well. And you might not even be aware of this. The fact that, so let me give you an example of what I mean by um, being overly aggressive with the devil energy. So let's say that you and your person are friends on Facebook, and clearly there was an ending, a falling out, as we see here, and you want to get this person's attention. You subconsciously want to bring it back together. You want to rebuild with this person, and you want to get their attention. So instead of, approaching them, by calling them, in a calm manner of, trying to get their attention. It could be, and I'm not saying you're doing this, I'm just giving an example of what this is kind of saying to me. It's kind of like maybe you're not realizing how you're approaching this. And it could be the fact of, hey, you're maybe posting something on Facebook that is directed towards them that might trigger them and upset them. But really, it's just you trying to get a reaction, trying to get this person's attention, because subconsciously you want to build. And, spirit saying, hey, you might want to look at this differently. Maybe reapproach it differently, because the devil energy could definitely keep this person to where they're like, oh no, this is done, this is over, right? Especially if you're triggering them, and really that's not what you want to do. That's not really your intention, but maybe it's you don't know how to get their attention. So you're going to post something, right? And I'm not saying you're doing that, but I'm just trying to give you an example of how you're trying to get their attention to come together and collaborate and talk, and maybe see where you can go with this, and change this ending, this painful ending. It's the way you're approaching it is not what is the best approach. Okay, so it's putting this person to where they need to stick up for themselves. And so they're not seeing that it's your way of trying to reach out to build and come together and talk. They're not seeing it that way, and you're not seeing that the approach is pushing this person further away to where they feel like they need to stand their ground. Okay, because it does seem to be quite bullish. I mean, let's face it, the devil, when that card comes out, people are like, ooh, and it's not always a bad thing. But here I don't think you're realizing the way you're coming across towards this person. So tell me more about the death card here. About, tell me more about this person, in the death card. Hi, baby. Oops. I'm talking to my dog. All right. Tell me about the death card. Taurus's person's energy. So we have strength, we have 7 of Wands, we have Ace of Wands. Okay, so now we have a major coming out on a major. So this is a big deal for this person. 7 of Wands, Ace of Wands. It's, they are for sure using their strength in so you can use strength to push somebody away, and you can use strength to keep somebody towards you. This person is definitely using their strength um, to keep their passion for you blocked. Okay, so this could have very well been somebody that it's an intimate relationship, let's say. Okay, so it's kind of like, this person, you and this person had some passion for each other, and so I'm gonna have to clarify to see a little bit more about the devil and see if we can find out really more of what it was that you did. But this person's passions, it's blocked, right? um you're trying to rebuild this. You're trying to, but it's the way you're going about, and now it's making them shut you down. They're not interested. They are putting the fire, or the keeping the flame out. So this tells me that this person does have some passion for you, but they are really forcing themselves to keep the flame low or out, right? So let's clarify this devil. I mean, what exactly was this about? Tell me about the devil here. What was this about? Deck is getting an attitude a little bit. Much like the devil card. Ay, sheesh. Damn. Okay. You got a major on a major as well. Whew, this is a big deal for you all. So you got the moon, the 6 of cups, and the page of wands. And like I said, your person had the ace of wands. So they're keeping that flame real low, or they're putting it out, right? So with the moon, the 6 of cups, and the page of wands, I feel like you kept secrets from this person for a long time. You've known this person a long time, and I feel like you've been keeping secrets from them for a long time. And I feel with the page of wands, you could have been giving you've been communicating passionately with other people. And it really hurt your person to where they were like, and if your person is a Scorpio and then they have any Leo in their chart, they're going to stand firm. That's some fixed energy right there. So that could be why you're in this devil energy, trying so hard to get a reaction out of them, but the way you're going about it isn't working. And you've known this person a long time. And this could have been going on a long time. I also feel like you've been hiding your true feelings for this person. This one probably should have been more of an in-depth, to be honest with you. I didn't realize this was going to come out, but it is what it is, and I'm trying to keep these kind of short. So, but that's the gist of it. You're going to know if this is yours or not. So let's clarify the advice here. I want to know, is this, going to stay in stagnation? Are you going to be able to look at this and approach this in a different way after taking a step back and maybe realizing whatever you're doing now to try and rebuild and get this person's attention? Are you going to be able to change your approach? Oh, wrong. What am I doing? You've got me all confused too now. Using the wrong deck. Okay. Here we go. Tell me about the Hanged Man, please. Woo! You are really upset and scattered and don't know what to do. I feel that energy for you. And that's okay. You know what? That's why we're here, right? We're here to help. We're here to show you what you're not seeing. You are super frustrated, my friend. Oh my goodness. Tell me about the Hanged Man. We'll get through this. Almost finished. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness. I feel like you really care about this person and you're feeling really regretful about what's happened and what's gone down. Wow. Wow. Attitude. This is frustrating. One more, please. Let's get this. Oh my gosh. Stop fighting with me. I'm here to help. All right. I feel like you're fighting me. You're like, Argh. Especially if you're dealing with a fixed sign, it's not easy. Okay. I knew that was going to come out. I saw that. Temperance, another major. Like, this is, gonna have to make some major changes, right? And realize, is this, your person? It's a big deal here. Two of Swords, Page of Pentacles. Okay. Temperance. So we've got Sagittarius energy, Pisces energy, Scorpio energy, Capricorn energy, Pisces energy again, Leo. Those are the main energies. So we've got Temperance, the Two of Swords, and Page of Pentacles. So I feel like this is telling me in order to get out of your head and to help get this person to stop blocking, it's going to take some time, right? There's got to be some balance. There's got to be some patience because, Temperance can also be that you both are opposites right now, right? One is shutting it down, irritated. The other person is like, I'm trying to come towards you. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to work this out. So it's two opposite energies clashing, and that's what's happening. But you're going to need to, um, Page of Pentacles, approach this person solidly, not Five of Swords underhandedly, right? Like the example of, triggering them, right? Instead, come at this person in peace, right? Be more solid with your intentions in order, again, you're going to have to look at the way you're approaching this person so you can kind of get the block down, right? There's a block with you because you're not seeing that what you're doing is not working. You're frustrated and you don't understand it. And I think it's because this is how you're approaching it is not the way you should be approaching it. You need to come at this person a little bit more solidly, a little bit. And this is going to take some time. It's going to take some time. You might need to give this person some time, especially if you've known them a long time and then they realize, hey, you've been lying to me all these years, right? About you, you and I have passion. You're, giving passionate messages to all these other people. Especially if you're dealing with a Scorpio. Yeah, Scorpios, they don't like to share. You know what I'm saying? Not unless it's something that's totally agreed upon. For the most part, they don't like to share. They're all in or all out. And so, Taurus, you're a fixed sign. So, you're fixed too. You like stability yourself. Even if the Capricorn energy is in here, Capricorns, do what they say and say, mean what they say and all that good stuff. They make good on what it is they're saying or doing. Like they make good on it. And so here you're definitely going to need to be much more solid coming towards this person in order to get the block down. And it's going to take some time. So yeah, let's get you an angel number. Let's see if we can get some additional input that might help you. So yeah, it's a little painful right now. It's a little painful for the both of you. But, approaching differently. And of course, you're going to get 2 cards, right? Of course. But it would make sense with all the majors out because this is a big deal when you have majors out. This could be a major step in your life on learning how to deal with issues. Maybe you don't deal with them properly, and the universe is like, you've got to learn a lesson on how you're approaching people and what you're doing. And can be this person learning to have strength to keep the passion down, because this tells me that this person really is into you, and they're really having to try and keep themselves from just falling into this because they're so upset at, what has been happening for so long. Okay. 999, release, balance, success, life cycles, karma, transformation, renewal. Your current circumstances are ending, opening the door to better opportunities. If you're facing significant challenges, consider viewing your life as a series of cycles or changes. Embrace this transition by making room for new energies and welcoming fresh beginnings into your life. 0707, compromise. Okay, so right off the bat with the 999, this is saying, this is karma at play, actions have consequences. So if, it was known that you two, or if this person was like, okay, you and I should be the only ones that are being intimate. But if they found out you were talking and flirting and texting with other people, then it was kind of like it was a rule or a term between you two was broken. And so now it's, okay, this person could be trying to release you with the strength, right? They're willing to learn to release you if the terms cannot be met, right? Compromise can also be the both of you, 0707. Self-awareness, forgiveness, empathy, resistance, freedom. Release what no longer serves you and let go of grudges. Openly express your emotions. So whoever is in the devil energy, being manipulative, doing things to get their person's attention to try and rebuild, don't come at this person with a grudge, because did you do something wrong too? Now, at the same time, if you approach them, then it would be up to them whether they don't hold a grudge and are willing to openly express their emotions with the two of you. Openly express your emotions and seek compromise. When understanding is lacking, it's best to move forward, embrace the truth, and it will set you free. So somebody needs to come forward and have a discussion, not post something triggering or try to get their attention in a way that we know is going to upset them, showing that we're still talking to other people. You don't want to do that. You want to come forward with your truth. Yes, I was doing this. Yes, I'm sorry. I was a fool, and you can go from there, right? You can see, can this balance? It's going to take some time. This is going to be baby steps, because it looks like you both have a lesson here. The lesson is for you to come forward with your truth. And their lesson is, can they let go of the grudge? Can you come to honest terms and be able to move forward? Because you've known this person a long time. Doesn't mean it's going to happen, but it is a lesson that needs to be learned between the both of you. So Taurus, this is a tough reading. This is the longest one. I was trying to make these kind of short, but this is what came out. Probably could have gone a little longer, but we're going to leave this here. I hope it was helpful. If it resonates, hit the like button. We're all on different timelines. So while you're seeing this now, there could be other people in your position that need to see this. And the only way is for you guys to hit the like button, share, comment, and allow the algorithms to push this out to the people who need to see this now. Okay? So if it resonates, drop a comment. Much love and light. I will talk to you soon.